Hey guys, my name is Moon, and today we're starting Marvel's Midnight Sun. So this game was developed by the same creators of XCOM, if you know those games, but the gameplay of this one is a little bit different. They have a card system in this game. So anyways, let's just begin. I'm pretty excited for this one. I love the Marvel franchise, DC, anything, yeah, superhero related, I love it. So new game. Okay. What is this? There's a lot of difficulties. What can I, ultimate? What is this? Okay, let's use this one only. Normal. We can only do normal only. Normal. Yes. Launch campaign. Tutorial. Yes. I don't know how to play the game. But hopefully it's good. The crossbones is huge. He's massive. What the hell is this?
You know how much I hate this hocus pocus nonsense, Faustus. Now you want to tell me just what the hell is so important?
Sleeping Mother, sacred harbinger, awaken and reclaim what is yours. You who rise with the moon in darkness, who prepares the path for the midnight sun. Turn your merciless eyes upon us and arise!
Nice show, Doc. Next time, call Zemo. Better yet, I'll just shoot you and save us all the trouble. Lilith.
My child. Are you my child?
Damn. She's pretty. Pretty crazy. Pretty terrifying. The thing is why I like this game, or why I'm looking forward to it. Yeah, Magic is in this game. Yeah, I love Magic. I can't wait to play
I
her.
can feel it, Rox. Trouble in the air. More innocent blood joining you soon.
Nicolas Cage.
Head back to your magic castle. You ain't welcome here.
Johnny Blaze. Original Ghost Rider. Yeah, there was the other one. I forgot his name.
It's called a sanctum. And welcome or not, this is where fate has determined the Sorcerer Supreme needs to be.
Doctor Strange. Sorcerer Supreme.
Tell fate. Answers no.
This is the secret guardian you dragged me 5,000 miles to meet?
Who's the mouth?
Mr. Stark is brash, but I assure you, he can be trusted.
Wait, you seriously don't know who I am?
The fabric of magic is shifting, Johnny. The prophecy of the Midnight Sun is upon us.
Your last crusade cost me plenty. This time I intend to look after my own.
Hey pal, I don't think you understand. Things are changing. 2 + 2 no longer equals 4. Up is sometimes down, and Strange here is actually starting to make sense.
Do I look like someone who gives a damn about any of that?
No, you look like you should be bouncing for the double deuce. Listen, all I know is hell's coming, and my pal here says you can help.
That's
Yeah,
where
it's
you're
coming.
wrong. Hell's
Right
not
behind
coming.
you.
It's already here. You're welcome, Robo-Man.
Iron Man?
Robo Man.
It's okay. It's fine. I know what he meant.
We come all the way out here, and the old man runs off with that precious page of yours.
Okay, how to play this?
Could have at least left us some VIP passes for the carnival. Maybe blown up a few monsters on the way out.
Johnny
At
Blaze
sack
has
cards.
sacrificed a great deal for this world already. I am certain he will come around given time.
Thought you said time
Okay.
was the one thing we didn't have. All right, let's just wrap this up. I've got sand in my nanopolymer weed.
Impressive.
Getting it done any way we know how.
But yeah, look at it. It's so nice to see.
Hey, the jerk store called.
The
They're
graphics,
running low
I
on you
mean.
guys. Am I really gonna have to bring out the big guns for this?
Okay, heroism and heroic cards. Air superiority.
I'm
Yes.
saving my energy till we need it. Who designed your armor? Because it looks like junk.
End turn down. Winds
Who
of
wants the honors?
Watumb. Okay, minions have no health. Yes. Elites have higher health.
That suit may be a marvel of technology, but it's no match for the mystic arts. Allow me to demonstrate.
Oh, so it's a contest now. Then you take the extra creepy. Love the effort.
Okay, destroyed this one.
This shouldn't take long. You just got knocked the you know the rest.
Axe of Angaramus.
Follow my movement.
I know that wasn't your signature move.
Okay, end turn.
Your efforts will never deter me.
Another round of warm bodies coming in.
Did I like when they're
Probably
using
still
their
won't be enough,
abilities,
but
right?
You can try.
They're like a little, what do you call this?
Now
Not,
that I have their attention,
little
perhaps a
cutscenes when using
blessing is in order.
abilities.
Something protective?
Heads up.
Well, I can give you a hand, or a shield in this case.
In the spirit of cooperation, I'll accept your offer. Just this once.
Don't mention it.
Let's give it a go.
Fair enough.
Can I use it again? Can I move strange or no? Oh, can I move strange? Nah, okay.
Let's try this.
Like, it's nice if you could have positioned our characters
I
right.
fully intend to make this as miserable as possible for you. Fair warning. You won't break my resolve that easily.
I mean, that was Tony Stark's armor.
I thought we were finished.
Oh, dude, it's a lot of them now.
It will take more
air
than
superiority.
that, I'm afraid.
I think we pissed them off. Got a spell for that,
Change the very demeanor of our enemies. Something along the lines of the psionic manipulations of Eros of Titan?
If you can't make it happen in the next 10 seconds, I'm not interested.
Double.
Love the effort. Let's do it. Hey,
5
worked,
enemies
didn't it?
KO'd. Try using one or more rocks to wipe out extra
And while
enemies.
you ponder arrows, maybe we should just try throwing a big rock at him?
You can do that?
That'll work.
Okay.
If I'm being honest, that encounter went better than I expected.
Tony, I've been noticing a recurring gamma spike.
You see,
Bruce
this is
Banner.
why you shouldn't eat spicy food, Bruce.
Localized in the West Village, converging on the Sanctum.
Wanda.
Wanda?
The collective works of the universe's greatest sorcerers, and he left them underneath the takeout menus.
Shifting mystical polarities are wreaking havoc on my portals.
You don't say. You okay, kid?
Strange news apprentice.
Yes. Are you?
Let's, put a pin in that.
Carol. Captain Marvel.
Carol.
Bruce and I have been trying to reach you. He'd have come himself, but he's...
Oh, you did the big green guy proud.
I really should up my homeowner's insurance.
Hail Hydra!
Miss Maximoff, the wards of protection, if you please.
Stephen, I can fight. I've got control now.
Then show me by activating the wards. In the meantime, in honor of our missing companion, the rest of you may feel free to smash away.
For Hydra!
Okay, we got Carol Danvers
Who wants to
now.
go first?
Nice one, Carol. Always the direct approach.
You know I don't mess around. Besides, we picked up some crazy gamma
Oh, you can
readings
do this in
coming
the
from,
middle.
well,
No, 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 no.
Here. Guessing that explains the Hydra goons and ominous green lights.
Yes. Shall we use the front door?
Hi, how about we discuss proper hero landing etiquette after we take down the bad guys? How much is Lilith paying you guys anyway? It can't
Redraw?
be enough.
Okay, redraw. What? How do we do this? Okay, there we go. Jab. Okay, punch this guy.
Is that all?
Nice.
I know that wasn't your signature move.
Position compromised.
All right. You're starting to piss me off.
Oh, he still has his armor? From the last battle? Okay.
We'll have to deal with a few more, I'm afraid.
Everything
You
solid
must
so far?
move. Oh, okay, now we can move. Okay. Move here. Okay, nice, nice. Kick this.
This should be good.
Wow.
Oh, that Davenport was at least a century old. What a waste.
New plan. Draw the last two attacks played.
Here we go. Does Hydra even pay you enough to cover your medical bills?
Take this.
Fair enough.
Okay, punch him again.
Not great, not bad.
So basically we can
That's
attack.
spirit.
Oh no, no, their card plays. Okay, I know now. So their card plays on the lower right says how many times you can attack.
We're losing ground.
I see, I see. So basically you can't just spam all your attacks.
Inbound.
Like I thought we could use everything,
Ready when
right?
you are, boss. How do these
Photon
guys
beam.
just keep showing up?
They are surprisingly relentless.
Let
In any
me
event,
move.
we must provide Wanda the time she needs to activate the wards of protection.
Here.
Take this one.
That was really something.
Let's do it!
Love the effort.
Okay, I have one more. No, just use this.
Sure, why not? This should help a little. Move back.
Okay, we got the axe. The axe
Bring
is
as
very
many
strong.
As you like. It won't make a difference.
We're three of the world's strongest. This should be easier.
I've punched through star cruisers that went down faster. Something's up.
Yes, Hydra has clearly raised their game. I have a terrible suspicion as to how.
We won.
The wards. Something's blocking them.
Not something. Someone.
Gozer?
Lilith. Mother of demons, harbinger of the midnight sun. Prophecy or not, you overstep. Challenging the Sorcerer Supreme.
Be silent.
Be silent.
Be still.
What just happened?
Ow. Be gone. No! A fellow daughter of Transia. You remind me of my own beloved.
In virtute vishanti! Well done, Miss Maximoff. Your unique energy surprised her.
Whoa. I'm fine. What? I'm fine.
The prophecy is in motion. Lilith is still out there growing stronger each second the midnight sun approaches.
Define stronger.
If we are to have any chance of stopping her, there is only one option left to us.
I won't go back there.
We all must eventually face our demons, Miss Maximoff. However, one of us should remain behind to maintain the wards of protection.
See you on the other side.
And you are gonna be remaining. The Abbey. I can't wait to like choose my characters, right? You can choose characters here if I remember. And at least in the gameplay that I saw.
Okay, you did that one on purpose.
The fabric of magic is unwinding. We are fortunate to be here at all.
And where is here, exactly?
Salem, Massachusetts. Well, a pocket dimension in Salem, Massachusetts.
Oh, suburbs. Nice.
Welcome to the Abbey.
To the
Home
Abbey.
of the
Midnight Sun.
Oh, Blade! Oh, I got Magic right there. With a sword.
The hell is this? Lilith's Junior Demon League?
Wait, it's that jerk from
Oh,
TV.
Nico.
Which one?
Now, if everyone would just take a moment.
Enough!
Yeah, this is the other Ghost Rider. Caretaker. Immortal. Formed the Midnight Suns.
You're standing on my flowers.
Oh, been a long time, Sarah.
It's caretaker now.
If I could have avoided this moment, I would, but...
Oh, spare me the speech. I know Lilith's back. We're sisters after all.
Guess we're suddenly invisible now.
Shall we chat, Stephen?
Stephen Strange.
No one can argue that the Hunter earned their rest in the first battle against Lilith. I only hope they are up for the task once more.
You wizards always make everything sound so lofty. I raised my sister's only child as a weapon against her.
Oh.
And saved the world in the process.
Now you want me to dig them up and ask them to do it again.
I did not write the prophecy, Sarah. Besides, I am no common grave robber. We are simply reuniting their ethereal essence with their corporal form. Speaking of, it would help to have a mental image for the procedure. Spare no detail. Spiritual identity theft is no laughing matter.
Oh, we can create a character now. Okay. Well, this looks like a Chad though. But she looks super intense. Look at her eyes. Okay, I think I want to use her though. Yeah, this one is super intense looking, right? How about this one? Yeah, the default? Oh no, this look. It is even good though. Look at this hair. What is this? Loose ponytail. I mean, the hair physics at least good, right? But yeah, this is good already though. The base one. Loose ponytail. Tousled bob. Medium curly. Okay. Yeah, but this one is really good already. Like, I want to use this. Dark brown, facial hair. Hell no. Eye color. Okay, put it green. Yeah, let's use her. Let's use her. I actually want to use this one. There's no name though. What is the name? Hunter?
Child of light and darkness, you who tame the night, hear the voice of those who beseech thee and...
The caller! Wait!
Nico!
Wake up!
Mother.
So, that's a good thing, right?
So Nico Minoru is from The Runaways, if you know the Runaways comic. And there was a TV show of The Runaways as well. She was there.
Sarah. Where is she?
As far as resurrection spells are concerned, I've seen worse. Particularly on myself.
Tony, come on. It's perfectly safe.
That thing wakes up and takes a bite out of you. Don't blame me.
Visiting hours are over.
You can't stay here forever.
There's nowhere else I should be.
Just saw that Stark guy poking around behind the mirror table.
Find me as soon as they awaken. And Blade, be nice.
Always am.
Blade. What is this? Part 1, The Awakening. Okay. I just woke up.
So cold. But the air burns with every breath. Has it been so long?
The graphics though, so nice. Oh, it's been too long. Look at my outfit. Pretty much medieval
I
armor.
know this place. In my dreams, it was always empty. But now I sense...
Oh.
I am not alone.
Blade.
Have to admit, Hunter, you make one hell of an entrance. Guess that makes two of us.
The name's
You
Blade.
should have struck when you had the chance, vampire. You will not live to regret your error.
Cute, and Caretaker told me to be nice. Relax, Slayer, I'm a friend. You just don't know it yet.
Yes. I saw you with Sarah before. But what would she want with a vampire? Unless...
The name's Blade, and I'm no ordinary vampire. I get you've been out of commission, but I thought you noticed since we're having this little showdown under the freaking sun.
A dampier? Daywalkers were a myth even to me.
Says the half-human, half-demon monster hunter.
Okay, we can choose our dialogue. You seem to know a lot about me.
You appear quite versed in my history, dampier.
Heard my fair share of stories from Caretaker. The legendary hunter, child of Lilith, last champion of the blood. Some call you angel, some demon. Probably a little of both. Led the Knights of Wundagore against the armies of darkness until you fell at...
Fell?
Shoot. This is why they don't normally have me do the meet and greets.
I can see why.
So they didn't tell that I died.
Right.
Or so
as
we
much
didn't
as
know,
I'd
I
love
mean.
to see how much weirder this conversation can go, we should probably get moving.
Agreed. The prophecy is in motion. I can feel it. We have wasted too much time here already.
Man, the others are really gonna love you.
Others?
Yeah, you've got a little fan club, I think. But why spoil the surprise? Hope you're up for the challenge, chosen one.
The chosen one. Speak to Nico Minoru. A new hero is available. Oh, we can use Blade now. Abilities, gifts, quest items. Yeah, if I remember correctly, you can like do some talk with your allies, right? I wonder how that works though. Yeah, I will talk to Liliana a lot.
Something, or did Nico just raise the dead?
I definitely helped, but no, that's the one thing I can't do.
You were never able to raise the dead.
Huh? But...
Hunter. Not sure if you remember me, but we met briefly before. I'm...
The witch who called me back from the grave.
Told ya.
Or Nico, but either works. And this is...
Robbie Reyes. Oh man, never thought I'd be standing next to you. Got quite a rep. I mean, caretakers told us stories.
That's Ileana.
I mean Ileana, yes, Ileana.
And I think you already met
I said
Blade.
Liliana, sorry. Ileana. Sister of Colossus.
Caretaker has reformed the Midnight Suns.
Whoa, how did you...
Your power. I can feel it. I always do.
So, welcome home. I guess we...
I never left.
Right. Well, we can fast forward through the tour then. The Abbey is still, well, you know, the Abbey. Basic stuff. Dorms, war room, library, a few places to chill, and, whatever the hell the Forge is.
The Forge.
Have to say, for a haunted transient castle raised on the cursed grounds of Old Salem, it's pretty cozy. Of course, that doesn't stop us from adding some improvements. We can all thank Robbie for the Wi-Fi.
For the Wi-Fi.
Oh, and one more thing. We've got some new house guests now. You think we're a fun bunch, just wait until you meet them. Speaking of, we're here.
Yeah, okay. Spend 10 minutes in this place alone, Bruce, then see. Oh, gotta go. Show's about to begin.
Mirror table.
There isn't time for a refresher, much less that sort of training regime. You'll have to trust that the hunter's past experience is enough.
Taking
Can
a big
we-
risk with the chosen one.
You act as if I'm thrilled with the situation. If you're concerned, then be all the more vigilant out there.
Easy for you to say.
No, the camera.
Yeah, tell that to Wanda.
Can you like FOV? Yes, the FOV. Can you put it back a little bit? Like it's too close.
A day?
Prophecies be damned. It's good to see that face again. You look like it was yesterday.
And you look older. How long was I in that crypt, Sarah?
No more than a few centuries. You were missed.
Centuries? And what of Lilith?
Fallen by your hand. Until now.
Yeah, so speaking of Lilith.
Tony?
What? The kid's literally speaking of Lilith. Tony. That's my name.
Tony, that's Carol and Dr. Spooky over there.
Dr.
Here to help.
Spooky.
Help with what, exactly?
Oh, I don't know. Throwing the magic amulet into the volcano? Smiting the dragon mother? You tell us, kid. You are the chosen one, after all.
Do you recall anything of that last encounter, child?
There was a voice. The rest is hazy.
Oh, a voice. That's it? A voice? That's what we have to go on?
Results of your long crypt sleep, most likely.
A minor inconvenience. Everything required to restore those memories is contained within my sanctum. I will simply alert Wanda to prepare the necessary rituals.
What? Straight to voicemail?
Some sorcerer supreme.
Must be mystical interference caused by this little pocket dimension of yours.
Perhaps Agatha can help.
Allow me. Alato.
Alato.
Whoa, what kind of network you running there?
The all-seeing eye of Ereshkigal who judges. Bound to enchanted Babylonian soul glass.
We just call it the mirror table.
Wanda! The dark force, pushing against the wards. Stephen, where are you?
That's impossible. Nothing on Earth could possibly affect those wards.
Wanda's in trouble.
Wanda is trouble.
I'll go.
You'll need my help, of course.
Then let us make haste, Dr. Spooky. Our hunt begins now.
Dr. Spooky. Okay, let's just do one mission today. This one, yes. Sanctum Symbiotum.
With everything going on right now, we simply cannot afford to lose contact with the Sanctum or Wanda.
Okay. The Sanctum Sensorum contains many powerful artifacts which must be protected. Doctor Strange needs to return to the Sanctum, find Scarlet Witch, and stabilize the wards. So we're gonna be using all of this tree. Okay. Wow, we got 2 blades. Yes. Continue.
Even given the fluctuations in the astral spectrum, I should be seeing something.
What is this map?
Unless Bruce is right about gamma interference. Are you ready? The prophecy of the Midnight Sun does not linger, and neither should we. Lilith possesses the Darkhold. If she forced her way into my Sanctum Sanctorum once, I suspect she can do it again.
You are a sorcerer supreme. Can you not predict her movements?
Normally, yes. But since your mother breached the sanctum, my sense of the future has grown volutinous in nature.
Is that another language, or...?
Fuzzy. My predictions are fuzzy. For the first time as Sorcerer Supreme, I cannot foresee how the future unfolds, and with my apprentice in danger, we cannot tarry.
Can your apprentice withstand Lilith?
I understand the urgency. Your apprentice is in grave danger, yes?
Wanda is no mere apprentice. She is the Scarlet Witch, one of the strongest magical practitioners I have encountered. But she hasn't channeled such power on her own since... Never mind. One crisis at a time. I do not doubt Wanda's capability, but without my predictive acumen, I cannot bolster the wards should she need it. Still, the wards are woven into the sanctum's very essence. They should hold. In any case, all will be revealed with time. I suggest we make use of it while it still functions. We should hurry.
Approach the dice.
As much as I'd love to hear a first-hand account of your exploits, time is of the essence, I'm afraid.
About time.
Not just about time, Mr. Brooks. Time, space, reality, the building blocks of magic. All must be constant for my portals to work properly, yet as we now know, that is no longer the case.
We've heard.
Several times.
Ooh, magie.
Otherwise, I would still be hunting dread maidens in my sleep.
Indeed. And while I certainly appreciate the view of this vista, I fail to see how it will hasten our return to the sanctum.
Magic is the answer.
No, as I've just stated, magic is the problem.
Your magic is. Not ours. The ground you are standing on exists within two worlds. A mystical anchor point to Ileana's realm that allows her to... Well, I'll just let her show you.
She's not joining us though.
Any more questions?
Let's head to Limbo.
You are standing in Limbo. Nexus of all realities, both real or otherwise. A chaotic but secret realm, beyond the influence of Lilith. Thus far.
Are you certain of that? Because I am sensing all kinds of...
Dark energy. That feeling you're being watched. General hellhole vibe.
Yes.
All these potentialities converging at once? A truly surprising feat, Miss Rasputin. For someone so young, of course.
Who's that?
You think this is crazy? Wait until you see Manhattan.
From here, magic can open gateways to just about anywhere on our planet, and beyond. We don't want to risk punching through the wards protecting your sanctum, Doctor, so we've chosen a safe exit a few blocks over instead.
Dude, like people don't care. What? I mean, they're used to like superheroes. They don't even care that we just showed up here. Okay.
Well, at least we know the wards of protection are still in place.
For now.
I suggest we hurry.
Arm Alpha in position.
Hydra officer, RoboCop, basically.
No one's getting through.
Welcome to New York.
Okay, we got RoboCop as an enemy. Defeat all enemies.
I hesitate to call this good news.
Ooh, a
but
lot
I'm
of.
seeing minimal Hydra resistance between you and the Sanctum.
Looks can be deceiving, I'm afraid. There's no way
40
these foot
levels?
soldiers are behind the disruption of the wards of protection. Not bad. Not great, but not bad.
Draw one card. Okay, this one.
Watch closely.
Damn.
Now that was something.
Card play refunded. Can we like kick this? Okay.
Playtime's over. I don't have magic healing.
Okay, I got 2 more cards. $15 damage.
They're mine.
Yeah, can I redraw this card? Heal. Okay, knockback. $15, $10.
I see not much has changed among the world's fanatics.
Okay, when an enemy is stunned, they will not act on their turn.
Hail Hydra! Taking the shot. Payback's gonna be fun.
Weak.
You've made a grave mistake.
Reinforcements incoming. Hey, we need Iron Man here.
That
Okay,
gamma
we
spike
got
we detected in your area
Quick Strike.
seems to be growing. Let's assume that's not a good thing.
Gamma
about
or not,
redraw
I
this?
feel the hand of my mother at work here.
Okay, we got Axe of Agamotto. Kill this dude.
I think you got him. Damn.
Okay, all damage dealing hero abilities have a chance to become critical. They're so weak though. 7? Only 3 damage?
Should get the blood pumping. Get some.
Okay, he didn't. Okay, he got bleed.
Fanatics are always the same. Enemy is mobile.
Okay, let me redraw. No. This one. Steak. Okay, Blade is dying though. Both of them are dying. All of us are dying. Whip.
Wanda is calling out to me. I feel her struggle. Need to concentrate and... Again?
Wait, KO'd both of them? Nice. Okay, let me heal Blade.
The light is on our side.
I leveled up.
Like myself every day. You are a force to be reckoned with.
Give me a steak. Yeah, we got steak again.
Pull back and regroup.
Why are they targeting me?
Got him scared. Just need to finish this.
You were
We
too
won.
weak for this fight.
Misguided as they are, remember, Hydra is still human, Hunter. Not Lilith.
You were saying?
The lifeblood of the Mother pumps through our veins. The Mother is eternal. Hydra is eternal.
Wanna bet?
Wanda!
Wards! Weakening! Cannot let them fail!
Oh, God.
They're gonna take her. She lost.
Exactly.
The Neighborhood Association is not going to like this.
Nope.
I'll handle it.
Not. We do not fear your magic, little wizard.
Fallen Venom?
We have answered the Mother's call. We are Venom to all who oppose her. And you are launched.
Venom. Okay, defeat Fallen Venom. Binds can be broken by attacking them. Okay.
Well, that certainly escalated quickly. Do I even
Well,
want
there's
to
a
know
problem,
what
though.
that beast is?
It calls itself Venom. Until now, a pale imitation.
We will feed your ugly tongue to the spider wizard. Marinate it in his stomach juices and eat it with his spleen.
Can I not kick this? Okay, I can. Oh, we need not enough heroism.
This won't end well for you.
No fair hitting back.
Let's give it a go.
That's a neat trick.
Okay, let me redraw this one. We don't have heroism. Ugh. We have 0.
Soon we eat. Hold still.
No, it's binding blade.
Break free. Better not stain my cloak.
27 health.
On Beta, moving into position.
Okay, hero's bound. Okay, first I need to heal.
We shall start with your juicy entrails, then slowly savor your delicious brains. Are the rest of the mother's children safe, Chatty?
Thankfully, no.
Okay, let's use this one.
Watch and learn. Even a sorcerer supreme has room to grow.
Okay, let me move Doctor Strange here first. Can you move, Strange? Move!
It's remarkable
Okay,
how
enter.
well Hydra manages to attract.
Oh my god! 18.
The only thing stronger than its fists is its breath.
Okay, they can attack 4 times?
We may not be ready for this thing yet.
Blessing of
Might be
Vishanti.
smarter to pull back until we know what we're up against here.
Yes. Surrender. Be with your tasty fear.
I shall fill your belly with my blade, demon.
This is.
Okay, I need to redraw. I need to get some help.
Getting better every day.
Give me some help, please. Make him bleed. Oh hell no!
Time's up for these chumps.
No mercy for the servants of Lilith.
KO.
Pain is angering.
What is this? Fallen Venom will bind the next hero that melee attacks him. Okay, I need to move. Move! Right here.
I can still smell your every move.
I've been slimed.
Okay, Blade. Oh no, I am dying. I thought it was Blade.
They're almost here. Hold position.
Okay, I'm gonna die in one shot. Oh my god, I got no help.
Blesses us with power. Mother blesses us with strength. We protect the mother and are rewarded with your meat.
And to think Lilith was a vegetarian.
Okay, use this one.
Vampires are not the only ones who should fear you.
What happens if I die though?
You had your chance to escape.
You only delay our meal.
Okay, we got quick slash here. What is this? 6, 7. Oh my god, we're gonna die.
even for Hydra.
Okay, I can attack one more time. Oh no, we're gonna get binded. Yes, I forgot.
Faster than you.
Okay, move here.
Tracking movement.
Okay, you better bleed now. No! Okay, I died. What's gonna happen?
How am I supposed to get this stuff out of my hair?
Oh, he died. Yes. Okay, thank God it didn't become game over when I lost. I ran away.
No escape from me, demon.
Hold up. We don't know what we're dealing with yet.
Such easy What?
Hey, Spider-Man.
Hey, big guy! I was in the neighborhood. You know, being friendly. Seemed like you folks could use a hand, Doc.
Spider-Man!
Jeez, Eddie, what happened to you? That's sort of a horrifyingly terrible new look. The tongue was gross enough, but whoa! Someone is extra touchy today.
We will rip your face off and suck the marrow from your bones!
Always nice to see you too, buddy. So, I'm thinking your friends here could use a little break. How about I take Eddie here for his afternoon walk? Don't worry,
sure.
Doc. That's just his way of saying he cares!
Victory. What, mission rating 1 star? You serious? I got 1 star. The hell? I mean, we died, so basically that makes sense. But yeah, the gameplay is very fun, man. I enjoy it. But it sometimes can be like RNG, right? Especially on the skills.
Congratulations.
New world or not, some things remain unchanged.
The look.
What look?
Boldly charging headfirst into the jaws of your enemy. Courageously risking the lives of yourself and your teammates. Just to play the hero. This is the Fire Dragon all over again.
Fire Dragoon. My memories may be fragmented, but as I recall, I killed the bastard.
And all it cost was a village.
Ah, of course. I see it now. The look.
Cut him some slack. It wasn't that simple.
It never is. Which is why I sent you to help. If Spider-Man hadn't come along today, we could have lost far more than...
Then the Sanctum?
Or Wanda.
She means I could have died. Again, putting an end to her eternal crusade against my mother.
You've been through a lot. For now, it's enough that you all made it back in one piece. More or less. We'll talk more later. Get some rest.
Talk to Tony Stark. Okay, we save. Yes. Okay. So we'll end the first episode there, guys. I mean, yeah, the game, like, it's pretty fun. Like, we only have a couple of characters still, but it's pretty fun. The story itself, I mean, it looks good. I mean, I don't know where it's gonna be, but it's pretty interesting. I think I'm gonna have fun in this game, a lot of fun for sure. Especially when we unlock characters like Nico, Majik. Yes. Maybe next episode. So we'll probably do like 1 mission per episode or 2, depends on how long it is. So I'll just see you in the next one, guys. Bye bye.